and welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to study about a comparative study of matter. In this, we will take three basic states of matter. They are solid, liquid and gas. We will see that how this one state is different from another and why. So here I have made some points. Based on them, we will see their comparative study. And here we have our states. First is solid, then liquid and gas. Basic information we have, and we have studied in class 7 about their molecular arrangement. That in solid, the molecules are very tightly packed. In liquid, they are little bit free to move and they are freely packed. When in the gaseous state, it is very free, or it is in free state, or they are free to have random motion. So first we'll take interparticle space. If you will see here, we want to check their interparticle. Particle means atoms. Inter means in between. So in between atom and space. So here we are checking how much space is there in between two atoms. So interparticle space in solid is minimum because the structure is closely packed. Whereas in liquid, the space is more than solid, or you can also write it is less than gas. In between you can see some space is there. In the gas, the interparticular space is maximum compared to solid and liquid we are saying. So that's why we are writing maximum. Here the study is comparative. So if we are studying gases, then we are checking with the reference of solid and liquid. That's why it is comparative study. So here if we are writing maximum, then with the reference of solid and liquid, it is maximum, or compared to solid and liquid, it is maximum. So all the parameters we are checking like that. If we are checking for the solid, then compared to liquid and gas, we are writing for the solid. If we are writing for the liquid, then we are comparing it against solid and gas. And similarly for the gas, if we are writing for the gas, then we are comparing it against solid and liquid. The second point, arrangement of atoms. How the atoms are arranged in that particular state. We know that solid is very close packed, liquid is little free, and gas is having maximum free space. So our atom arrangement in the solid is closely packed. In liquid it is less compact, and in gas it is, you can also write least compact, or they are free to move. Then movement of atom. Obviously when they have more space compared to what they are occupying, then they are free to move. So how about the movement of atom? Here in the solid there is no space in between. So they just move about their position. Or then in the liquid they are continuous in the motion because they have space in between them. Whereas in the gaseous state, we are observing that atoms are in random motion because there is lot of space in between two atoms. Now, interparticle attraction. When there is no space left in between them, then they are closely packed. When they are closely packed, the attraction is maximum. So here the attraction is very high, or attraction is very strong. Between two molecules of solid, the attraction is very strong. We say this is interparticular attraction, whereas here it is interparticle space. They both are opposite. If space is least, the attraction is maximum. If the space is maximum, the attraction is least. So the attraction is maximum or very strong, whereas here it is less strong compared to solid. And attraction between gaseous molecules are very weak compared to liquid and solid. Now because of this attraction between two solid atoms, they are highly rigid. That means if you will apply pressure on them, they will break. So they are highly rigid. Again, it cannot be compressible because there is no space in between molecules. So you cannot compress it. Where we can see in liquid, they are slightly compressible because we have little space in between them and they are less rigid. Whereas in the gas, they are least rigid and they are highly compressible because they have lot of space in between the atoms, so they are highly compressible. So everything is around their molecular or atomic structure. As in the solid, it is closed pack, their atom cannot move. They are observing maximum attraction between their atoms. That's why they are highly rigid and it cannot be compressible because there is no space. Whereas in the liquid is in between solid and gas. They have little space, more than solid but less than gas. So they are less compact, they can move, the atoms of liquid can move, they are observing less strong attraction because they have space in between them. They are less rigid and they are slightly compressible. Whereas in the gas there are maximum space in between the atoms. So they are free to move, they randomly move, and the force of attraction between gaseous molecules or atoms are very weak. So, and they are highly compressible because they do have space in between